All right, this is what we got. So I realized that I still needed to thin the carrots. Like they were thinned, but I didn't thin them enough when I was looking at.
Let's eat the eggs.
Okay. I realized when I went back and looked at a video today that I still hadn't thinned the carrots enough. They should have been like an inch apart. I believe that's what he said. Don't quote me on it. So I went back in and I thinned the carrots. So we actually have some decent sized little babies, and then the rest of them, I'll give them the chance to finish growing and doing their thing. So I'll show you what those look like, and then I'll show you the biggest one that we got today so far. So these are what they're looking like. See, not too big. And I mean, I have a big thumb because I used to suck my thumb. But yeah, they're pretty decent size. Like these are pretty long. I like baby carrots anyways, so I can literally just use these in my salads or whatnot now that I have to get back to eating healthy. And that's what they're looking like. Some of them are really tiny. Like this little sucker is absolutely funny looking. Looks like a pin, like a push pin. But for the most part, they're pretty good size. Okay. I think that we're doing pretty good. We're on the right track, because before I hadn't even gotten this much. Like the carrots that I was pulling up were like this tiny the first time I tried to do carrots on the balcony when I was at my cousin's apartment. And so this is a major upgrade, and I am ecstatic about the journey of the rest of the carrots. But yeah, these are what they're looking like. And then this is the biggest one that I pulled today. Like, look at that compared to the rest of them. Like, we're doing the things. We're actually learning how to grow carrots. And I'm absolutely ecstatic about it. Here's the garden today. Zucchini popped up. Peppers are doing all right. They look a little more green today. Don't see the habanada yet, but I know it's in there. Lavender, don't see it. Broccoli, see it. Chamomile's in there. Carrots are doing excellent, especially this one right here. Can y'all see it? Do y'all see it? Lettuces are coming up nicely. What is that, your foot? You got it? This is the kales. Oh, there's a scarlet kale. It's right there. Let me get my shadow out of the way. There they are. The beans came up. Me and Ivana saw that today. This one looks a little sad, but it does have one on it. So I thank the Lord for that.
Another one came down.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the stevia or the rosemary yet, but I know that they're in there somewhere. Swiss chard. Don't see it yet, but all this lettuce is coming up. All right, let's look on this side. These are the Rocky melons. They're hanging on. They don't look all that green, but I did fertilize them, so we'll see where that goes. I did put some extra seeds in here to hopefully help them out. Put more seeds in this bed as well. This one is still hanging on, even though it looks kind of sad and soggy, but I planted more seeds in here as well. I think this soil is so wet, and I don't know why the soil is so wet. So I'm gonna have to figure out something about that. This sunflower is doing its thing. She looks perky, happy. I still only see one of the strawberry spinaches right there. Kale's hanging on for dear life. Peas are doing actually pretty much better. The sunflower looks a little sad, but I know she's gonna come back to life. Blueberry plant, don't see if it's alive or I don't know if it's alive. Well, I hope it's alive. I really hope that it's alive.
It's not alive.
It is alive. Wait, that's not green. Hold on, please be alive. I think it's alive still. I think I caught it just in time. I'm trying to see for sure. It doesn't look green underneath there, but I have faith that it'll be alive. If not, I'm just gonna replace it. These are carrots. So I found the chutney. I couldn't find the seed packet, but I found the seed packet finally. These are the mixed carrots, more peas and beans and things. Cucumbers popped up, marigolds popped up, Roma tomato, other tomato, and look pineapple tomato. Yeah. Cabbage doesn't, I can't tell if it's getting bigger or not. I think I'm just gonna harvest it and do something with it. Alfalfa, don't see the kajati but yet. Oh, I see something there. There it is. There it is.
There it is.
That's the lemon cucumber popped up. Dandelions are alive. Onions getting acclimated to this new place.
That's sorry now.
These beds feel wet too, and I don't know why they feel so wet. These are all the cherry tomatoes, or the golden berries, no, gooseberries. So I'm gonna just, wherever I need fillers, I'm gonna put those in because I really like the way that those tasted. Here, don't see anything in this one. Don't remember what I planted. There might have been summer squash. Bloomsdale, spinach doing good. Borage is doing good. Anise doing good. Arugula is doing fantastic. Yellow pepper, don't see it yet. Oh, there it is. It's there. Yay. I don't know how it moved over there, but yeah. And then that is lilac pepper popping up. I don't understand why everything looks so light green when I literally just fertilized all of this. But like down there looks like green, but all of these are like dark green. So we'll see. Bok choy doing fantastic. Tatsoi doing fantastic as well. That is an eggplant. Oh, and there's, I think that's an eggplant too. Lemon balm is getting nice and strong. These are Lilliput zinnias popping up, looking cute. Corn. More corn. Strawberries doing good. I really want to move them up so I can get more sunlight. Spinach doesn't really like the heat, so I might move that one back. But yeah, so that's the other spinach. That's strawberries from the ones that my mom had already in the garden. I think those are burpee strawberries. This tomato's doing pretty good. That's Cherokee purple. I think that's the tallest one right now. Then we have yellow pear doing fantastic. Yellowberry cherry popped up. Yay! Sorry if my nail's dirty. I was digging in the soil to make sure it was wet. This marigold popped up. And actually, this red cabbage is actually doing its thing now that it's warmer. I don't know why, but it's actually making its head. It's getting nice and thick. Surprising to me. Don't know what this is going to do. Yeah. And then this is yarrow, and that is the scallions, which I scattered some more seeds in there so that it should be more full than this. But yeah, that's the garden. You smile, baby? Cheese. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gotta leave the carrots alone. Let them live. Let them live, mama. Let them live. We're about to go to the store, and then we might go for a walk. Who knows? But I need to figure out why my beds are so wet. Oh, we can check on the trees. You want to check on the trees? Let me carry you, babe. This tree is alive, but I think that might be ants. There's so many ants under the soil because it was mainly just like sand. Don't see this one has woken up yet. Let's look at this one. I don't see any new foliage on this one either yet. This one hasn't woken up yet. This peach tree hasn't woken up yet. I don't see any new foliage. Oh wait, those leaves are green. This one's woken up. The apple tree is woken up. And then this pear tree has definitely woken up. It's doing fantastic. I don't see that the satsuma tree is woken up yet. I didn't realize how pointy this sucker was. So I was thinking maybe the soil has just been wet because it hasn't been draining well, but I'm looking back at the back of our property and it's pretty wet back here. I don't know if it's like raining overnight and I'm just not noticing it, or because I'm on vacation I haven't really been aware of the rain. But okay, go ahead. I'm on my way back here to get some bamboo and it's flooded. So I'm just like, I guess I've been tripping, not on purpose, but yeah. But I need to get some bamboo sticks for the beds. And I also think I'm just gonna do some tree branches since we have a lot around. Not that I look at it. I'm just have to ask my dad about, I know I can do it on my own, but I feel like he likes when we do projects together. So I might just ask him like, hey, can you help me put up some trellises or build some trellises for the garden? I'll give him something to do and we'll get to bond while we do it too. So yeah, that's the thing. Ivana likes throwing pine cones at the water, so that's what she's doing. You got your pine cone? Let me see it. You about to throw it?
Yeah. Wait.
I do want to make note of this. There was one time where like the water wasn't working in the house and they had to get somebody to come out, and during that time I watered the plants from the pond and they like took off because there's fish in there and stuff and fish poop. So I want to find a method to like pump it out manually and then water the plants. But if I need to, I can just do the bucket method and then just pour what's in the bucket inside of the little water thingy. Y'all, this is the biggest bumblebee I have ever seen in my entire life. Okay, so not too long after this clip, something happened with my seeds. I'm gonna leave you alone, I'm gonna leave you alone. Y'all, so it's windy today. Probably wasn't a good idea to have tiny seeds and planting tiny seeds on a windy day, but trying, you know, stay attentive on being on top of the garden, and place my little rosemary seed packet down while I was putting the seeds in there, because I only was going to put like 3 in there. What did the whole seed packet do? It blew away! It blew away! So like scattered rosemary seeds all on the ground. So we might have some random rosemary pop up in the grass. I'm so sad. So now I only have maybe like 5 rosemary seeds left in here out of like the 20 or so. The carrot you just pulled out. It looks so good, Ivana. Little cricket, but it's cute. You cute. Planted potatoes in the carrot bed, and I actually have some more that are chiefing, I think that's what they're called. Eyeing, they get the eyes on it, in the house. So when I harvest these carrots, I might just put those in too, but we'll see. So much action in the garden today. Got another blueberry plant. Stop, Ivana, because there's a baby underneath that you're hurting. You gotta leave it alone, okay? Leave it alone. You can go play with that dirt bucket that's over here. Let's go play with that dirt bucket. Hold your carrot. Let's go play with that dirt bucket over there. What were you saying? Yes, I got raspberry. Is it getting ahead? My sunflower looks like it's getting ahead. Yay, sunflower. I think I still want to plant some more sunflowers, like actually outside. Then I want a giant mammoth sunflower. That's what I really want. Now that I see some activity going on behind the house, I might just buy a packet of seeds and just scatter them randomly back there. We'll see. But I know that they want to move the chickens over there, so we'll see. But yes, I got raspberry, got blueberries, and I'm about to harvest the cabbage. Then put some stuff in all these grow bags. And yeah, I'm excited. Changed. Look, my little strawberry spinach actually has its true leaves now. It did something, so poking the holes actually helped it. And of course fertilizing it. I don't think I've refertilized it since, but it's waking up. So I'm about to aerate the soil by putting a ton of perlite in it and mixing it up with some organic matter like this sawdust, and that should help this soil not be so stiff and clay-like.
I looked up how to fix like super like clay soil that the water just doesn't really want to like drain well, and they said to add perlite and organic matter. So what I did was, I have it in a box. We're looking like I added, so it was in a bag like this, a lot of clay soil, really hard, but it's still wet, and I haven't really watered this soil. But I added some of the sawdust that came with the that came on the bare roots. I see it, baby. You pretending to take the carrots out of the dirt. So it came with the bare roots, so that's sawdust. I'm using that sawdust, which is organic material. Add it to that. It is. I added gypsum to it, and then I added perlite to it, and I hope that this fixes the problems that we were having and makes the soil a lot lighter so that all of the plants that I'm going to be putting in it can actually do it. It already feels a lot better than it was feeling, so I have faith that this is going to really make a big difference in how the planting is going to go this year with me using some of the soil from the actual ground. To add a little bit of that soil that's around the chicken coop to the mix as well. The soil on the outside, not the inside, so it's not fresh and doesn't burn the plants. It was getting like super dry because none of the water was actually penetrating. Like, look at that. Look at that. This is the setup that we're working with. But like I was saying, you see how like thick this is? This is what we're working with. Like, this is what the soil was underneath it. Like, this is the sunflower, and it actually has this tiny little baby head that it's trying to make, but it's just, it wasn't able to get through this soil. Like, look at that. Just, yeah. Like, that's the soil that I planted it in. I don't see much extra roots because this was the most crumbly part that it had. But yeah, so RIP to the baby, and we're gonna fix this soil. So what I did was, first I broke it up a bit. Can you give me the rake thingy, Ivana, Mama? Yes, ma'am, that one. Thank you. I went through that a little bit, trying to break up that soil a bit.
I covered up my carrot.
You covered up your carrot.
It's done.
You know it can't be replanted, right? It's beautiful, Mama. And then I added some organic matter. Not too much. I still need to have some left for the last one. Take you back. I'm not taking. You can say. And then some gypsum.
I hide my carrot.
Ooh, I don't think I'm supposed to do that much. Is that too much? No, I'm gonna keep it. All right. And then I added some perlite. Hey, Clint, you gotta move, baby. About that much.
Now do that.
Yeah, and then I started just mixing it up.
I'm up there with here.
Yeah, we mixed it up. And I added a little bit of that chicken dirt manure in here already. I added like 2 scoops of that. So about like, maybe like two handfuls. You got the sniffles. You need some tissue? Go get some tissue. You can get it from the bathroom. But you can already see like how much easier that moves. Like, that's so much lighter. It moves so much easier than it was just from doing that quick little fix. So I was doing a lot of research, and I just happened to come across some videos that gave me those tips. Was it videos? No, I think I was just searching Google and saw all that stuff, and then I ran across a video on YouTube talking about adding aeration to the soil because I was looking for some information, you know, trying to be well versed. Good blowing, so I can be a better gardener. So yeah, like, look at that, y'all. Look at that difference. And it was such like a quick difference too. So I know y'all can't see my face. I'm up here looking at y'all like, look at that. So much better. Yeah. So good soil. This is black gold right here. Black gold. All right. So that's pretty well mixed in, and then I just put it back into the bag. So this is bag number 2. I got one more left to do. You put it in the trash? Good job. Okay, so this is what the cabbage was growing in. This is what the cabbage was growing in. This is the hardest soil by far. I don't know how it managed to grow. Literally, this was the most loose part of the soil right there. It was a tiny little thing. Can you bring me cabbage? Where is it? This is what it's looking like compared to my head. Like, no cabbage size. So, yeah, that's it. It did the best. I feel like it did the best that it could. I haven't been seeing it get much bigger than this, so I was like, let me just go ahead and harvest it. And it's moist. Like, it's a hard headed cabbage. It's not like it's soft or anything. So. I'm excited to do whatever I'm gonna do with it. Probably just like chop it up using a salad. But yeah, can you go put some in the kitchen for me, please? Go put some on the kitchen counter, please. It's okay. Clap your hands a little bit. Clap, clap, clap. Clap them. There you go. There you go. Now go put that in the kitchen. Thank you. So now we're on the last grow bag to fix, and then I can get to those blueberries and raspberries, planting all that stuff out. Random plastic in it. So yeah, same thing. Rest is. I'm gonna add a little vermiculite to this one because this was the bag that seemed a little bit hydrophobic. I believe that's the word for it. I'm gonna do like 2 handfuls of that in there. And gypsum and holiday. I know you're like, why do you keep on closing it when you know you're about to use it again? I don't know. Something in me just wants to like. So cute. Mixing this one up. Added the same ingredients. Okay, but here are my thoughts. So I put potatoes in the carrot bed. I have a ton of ground cherries that I'll be placing in like the empty spots to fill. There is a part of the garden bed that had stevia that didn't really do much of anything after it was moved. So that's empty spot. I'm trying to think of other empty spots because I know there are some other empty spots in the garden. No, it's not. I planted more marigolds. 2 of those, the wind just blew them out of my hand, so I lost like 2 of those seeds. But I bought some white marigolds that I'll be planting by the tomatoes just because I did get tomato hornworms last gardening season, and I really didn't like that. That's a rock. And I really didn't like that. So I'm gonna do more on the permaculture side to prevent. I'm gonna do more to make sure that I do permaculture this go round to like compatible planting, companion planting to deter pests and disease and stuff. Mainly pests. I don't know if it deters disease. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, so yeah, I put a lot of thought into this garden, which is probably why it took me so long to plan it out. And also, you know, the devil gets mad when he sees you breaking traditions and, you know, showing, you know, just doing things out of the norm. The devil likes when you are in a routine and you're comfortable in that routine, because then he can manipulate you and get you comfortable. And when you start getting comfortable, it gets dangerous for you, because you'll start kind of getting cocky about like, okay, well, this always happens at this time of day, or I know I can count on this versus counting on God, and, you know, being okay with rolling with the punches and whatnot. So yeah, I think I might need to use some of that potting soil, like a little bit of it in here. I don't know if I want to use it. This one just doesn't feel as light. I could just put, I think I might just need to put some more perlite in this specific mixture of it. But yeah, what else? I have a lot of ground cherries, and so I'm letting them do their thing to see who wins it out as the strongest of the bunch. And then I'll leave like 2 over there because there's 2 square feet that the seedlings are all in right now. And then I'll move the other ones to like either pots or other parts of the garden that have already been harvested and whatnot. Bok choys and tatsoys are doing the best out of all of it. So if you want an early harvest on like greens and winter greens, or spring greens or whatever, tatsoy, bok choy, fantastic suggestion. I will always grow them now that I know about how prolific they are and how not prolific. Now that I know how quickly they grow. Like, I feel like I just planted them and they're already, because I direct seeded some of them, and they're already popping up seedlings faster and bigger than the ones that I had sown like weeks ago. So definitely love that aspect of bok choy and tatsoy and those Asian greens. Cabbage, look at it, it's so cute. It's so cute. Our little cabbage. Oh, our little cabbage. Give me a big smile. Big smiles. Yay.
We're gonna eat it.
Yeah.